still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the dun, the dun, dun. I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.
What is up, guys? You're chilling with your boy THoG, and today I'm coming at you with basically a brief overview of my take on the recent Black Ops 3 beta. Now, personally, I have a top 3 in my favorite all-time Call of Duties, and of course that's going to be the original Call of Duty Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2. Now, with the epic failure of Call of Duty Ghost, I started to lose my faith in Activision and what they can produce when it comes to Call of Duty. Then you had Advanced Warfare, which to me was a partial failure. You know, Advanced Warfare had all the makings and all the workings to be a great game. You know, for the first few months, that game was so much fun. And then all of a sudden, the microtransactions started, and it just got out of hand. It got to the point where Sledgehammer just only cared about how much money they can make off of you, and they didn't even really care about the game anymore. You know, the community used to complain about the servers, the lag, the connections, the matchmaking, even the weapon balancing. And, you know, Sledgehammer just basically replied with, okay, well, we're listening, we hear you guys, but in the meantime, here's some clothes or some more supply drops that you guys can go ahead and go buy. You know, it really seemed like they didn't care. And I was really losing my faith in what Call of Duty has become or will become. Well, in come Treyarch with their recent release or anticipated release of Black Ops 3. Well, they've decided to do something that they hadn't done in years, and they wanted to go ahead and do a beta where they can have the entire community go and try out the game before the game actually came out. And I recently found out that this was the highest played beta in gaming history. I mean, this game to me is insane. I love it. I love the weapon balancing. I love the play style. I mean, it has all of the makings of Call of Duty Black Ops with some of the mechanics from Advanced Warfare, but just not as fast paced. I love the fact that they actually made the maps a little bit smaller, so you don't have to worry about getting killed from anywhere in this game the same way you do in Advanced Warfare. I love the weapons that they did. You know, they brought back some of the old ones and they pretty much reskinned it and made it look a little bit more modern or a little bit more futuristic. But I mean, for the most part, the way the weapons handle is just superb. I love it. To be honest, this is the most fun that I've had in a Call of Duty game in years. And to top it off, I mean, to make the beta even better, what does Treyarch do? They release an experimental game mode called Safeguard. Now, for some of you guys that really don't know what Safeguard is or what this game mode is, pretty much what it does is it gives you an AI robot that you have to escort to the enemy base. And the way it works is this robot only walks if one of your teammates or yourself is standing next to it. So basically, someone has to be near this robot at all times in order for it to walk. And it takes a preset path between the spawn point and the enemy base, and you pretty much have to, you know, just walk with it and make sure you get it to the base. The other thing that they do is static spawning, and that means that you're basically spawning in your original spawn for the most part the entire round. So if you actually get close to the enemy base with the robot and you die, you're gonna spawn a lot closer to your original spawn than you would, you know, in a normal game mode. And I think it's actually pretty fun. You know, if you have the right squad with you, you can just straight dominate. You know, just the mere fact that they decided to just bring in an experimental game mode like this and just unleash it on the COD community, I think Treyarch had a great idea. And, you know, like I said, with the right squad, you can totally dominate this game. You know, there's actually one point in this video where I go to show you where with these new specialist characters, there's an enemy team that has that Reaper character and they're all running Scythe, and we pretty much get worked the entire time. But, you know, if, like I said, with the right squad, you can play it right and make sure that the enemy doesn't even get their robot to the spawn. You know, it got to the point where they had the robot within inches of our base, and they just couldn't get it any further. You know, granted, it looks like we're getting destroyed, but they're not moving the robot, you know, and that's the objective of that game mode, Safeguard. You have to get the robot into it. Well, the beta was out for 5 days, and they extended it one extra day, the same way they did with PlayStation. And I'm telling you, we had so much fun with this game, to the point where I don't even want to go back to Advanced Warfare. That game is such an epic failure right now that nobody even plays it. You know, if you monitor Twitter, you monitor Facebook, and everything that they talk about Sledgehammer, or they talk about Advanced Warfare, you know, people are just roasting that game and roasting that company. That company just does not care about the community. They don't care what's wrong with the game. I don't know if it's because they're so close to knowing that the game's just gonna die because the new game is coming out, or if they just don't care in general. You know, they're talking about releasing these 3 new weapons that actually came out yesterday. It was supposed to be the M16, the AK-47, and a shotgun from the zombies mode. And everyone's just complaining about them. You know, they're underpowered. There's no way you can really use them in the game. And the mere fact that you still have to go and purchase advanced supply drops in order to get a higher chance to get these weapons is ridiculous. You know, for the last 3 months, they've been promising dropping something called supply tokens. I've never seen them. They've been talking about fixing the games. I've never seen it. In the 5 days that the beta was out, Treyarch has implemented hot fixes. They patched the game twice. They nerfed and buffed certain weapons and specialist characters and score streaks. You know, they released all kinds of new items, and this was only in 5 days. They did in 5 days what it took Sledgehammer almost 6-7 months to do. And that's insane. I mean, Treyarch has the ability to renew the COD community's faith in Call of Duty, and I'm really proud of them. I mean, this beta was a huge success on Treyarch's part, and if this beta is any indication of what the game is going to be, in my personal opinion, I believe Call of Duty Black Ops 3 has the ability to be the best Call of Duty ever released by Activision. I mean, this game is insane. A lot of the new mechanics they brought in, a lot of the old mechanics they brought back. And now they're talking about releasing another Nuketown. You know, some people are complaining about that because of the fact that they're saying that they're just regurgitating old stuff, you know, back onto the game. And you know what? Nuketown is a fan favorite. Everyone loves that map. I'd be hard pressed to find anybody that does not like Nuketown. If you don't like Nuketown, you need to get off Call of Duty, plain and simple. The fact that they remade Nuketown to pretty much go with the new movement system in this game is beautiful. You know, I really can't wait to see what this game has to offer. Again, you know, long story short, Black Ops 3, huge success. One of the top 3 in my book right now. Hopefully is going to be the #1 Call of Duty release ever. You know, Treyarch, thumbs up to you, David Vanderhaar. You guys did great. You know, I want to give you guys a job well done, and I'm hoping and praying that this game is going to be everything that I saw in the beta. You know, you guys did a really, really good job in, you know, coming out with this game and creating this game and actually responding to the community. I mean, dude, there's nothing I can really say to show how appreciated the community feels by Treyarch, and the fact that they actually listened and, you know, they helped the community out, and they even responded to the community, which is something Sledgehammer never did. They only responded to those big YouTubers, you know, pretty much telling every little guy out there that they're worthless. David Vanderhaar, you know, he responded to everyone. Treyarch responded to everyone, and it was beautiful. So, again, Thumbs up, Treyarch. Great job on this beta, and I can't wait until you guys come out with the full game. Anyway, if you guys like this video and you want to see more content, you guys know what to do. Do all of that cool YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, share. I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Before you were born! Come now. You win.